Jared, you've spoken a lot about wanting to find a place where you can be committed and a place that'll commit to you for a long time. I mean, how does this feel from a personal level to know what's ahead?
A lot of pressure off the shoulders. Now I can just kind of focus on playing hockey, and obviously it's a huge honor to get that deal and to be a part of this for the future.
You said there's pressure off your shoulders, but now you got a contract you got to live up to. What's that experience going to be like?
It's more motivation, I think, than pressure. I feel like it's not going to change me at all. I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing and go from there.
Go for it.
Congratulations, Jared. What can you share with us from your perspective of how the process started, the conversations that went on, and how quickly everything came together?
I feel like it happened pretty quickly. We talked for a couple weeks and kind of got something rolling, and I'm very happy with how it came out, and I really wanted some term to be able to be in a place for a while, and they were more than welcome to have or accommodating for that fact, so it was great.
What do you love most about Seattle, the city?
Oh, there's lots to do around the city. And my girlfriend loves it there too, so it was a pretty easy choice. There's a lot of great food, sushi, big sushi guy, so it's good.
Do you think about the process that got you to Seattle? I mean, the trade from Pittsburgh to Toronto, 4 days as a Maple Leaf, and then how things have worked out for you?
Yeah, no, my buddies don't let me forget about it. That's for sure. So, I was a Leaf for 72 hours there. It was pretty funny, and obviously, things happen for a reason, and I'm meant to be in Seattle.
Did the Leafs tell you what the plan was when they got you?
Yeah.
Did you know right away?
Yeah, I was up at a friend's cottage and Kyle called me and kind of explained to me the whole situation, and just went from there.
What were those 72 hours like for you? What was your phone looking like? You mentioned your friends.
Yeah, a lot of people jumped the gun and maybe thought I was just going to be a Leaf, but they didn't really think about the expansion draft or anything like that. So, everything happened pretty quickly, but it worked out for the best.
We all saw Kerfoot's name on that fish. Was there? Do you think maybe the plans might have changed, or were you?
Yeah, I actually saw that, and I called my agent right away. I was like, "Oh, it might stay in Toronto." He's like, "No, I think they're just kind of something leaked there, and something happened. I don't know." I was like, "Oh, it looks like we're staying in Toronto."
Jared, what's the biggest change in the development of your game that you think allowed you to get to this point where a team could commit to you long term?
I'd say consistency. That's definitely the hardest thing to do in the NHL is be a consistent player, and I felt like I've grown even the last 2 years a lot in that area, and I'm going to continue to do that.
What's Mark Giordano meant to this group as you guys sort of find your footing in a new market?
He's an amazing leader. You can't say enough good things about him. Obviously, he's played in the league for a long time, and that speaks volume of his character and how he is as a person. Whatever happens here, he's going to be somebody who we're gonna root for, and somebody who's always going to be there for us too. So it's good.
A lot of big picture talk today. When you look at tonight's game, what is the challenge for you guys?
They're a very high-skilled, high-offensive team. They can put the puck in the back of the net, and obviously they did that to us in Seattle. So this is going to be a big test for us tonight.
In particular, with that top line right now, when you're out there against them, what has to be top of mind?
You can't give him time and space. Obviously Matthews, Marner, even Bunce. I played Bunce in the Sioux, and he's a net front guy who gets a lot of chances there, and he's earned a lot of his goals this year, right? So a lot of respect for that line. You gotta take him very, very seriously, and you gotta be on him at all times.
What have you made of Bunting's season? It sort of came out of nowhere for people that maybe don't know him, but you obviously do know him.
Yeah, no, it's. We went through kind of the same thing in the Sioux. I played with him there, and we had great success together. So it's great to see. He's a great guy, and I wish him the best in the future here. Hope he gets a good deal.
Did he seem like an NHLer back then? It seemed like a guy that would make it.
Yeah. He's always been a guy who works hard. He's always been a guy who can put the puck in the back of the net, and I feel like a lot of guys in the league just need that opportunity, and he's getting it here, right? So he's definitely taking full advantage of it.
He likes to agitate. Do you think you have some inside information he won't be able to get you tonight if you're out there?
I don't know. He's pretty good with the chirps, so I'm just gonna try to focus on hockey tonight.
I think we have some people on Zoom right now as well. Lindsay, can you take it away for the Zoom?
Sure thing, Ryan. We'll start with you.
Hey, Jared. For starters, congrats on the contract. A bit of a two-parter. One, Ron's talked a lot about trying to find the core, and this move means you're part of that. So, A, what's it like to be part of a core? But B, what's it like to do this at a time where there is uncertainty with your roster? Because by March 21st, the thought is there might be some guys who are gone.
Yeah, I mean, to be a part of this, obviously, it's a great honor. It started from in the summer there. I worked extremely hard to try to get in the best shape I could, and just try to come into camp as prepared as possible. And they gave me a great opportunity to be a top player here. So that was awesome. And as for the other part, we can't really look into that stuff. Just can't control anything like that, right? So just focus on each game, and that's it.
Andy?
Congratulations, Jared. You haven't hid the fact that you've enjoyed playing in Seattle with Seattle pretty much since you got here. I'm curious, when did this becoming a place that you want to stay long term start to form in your mind?
Right from the beginning. I was given the opportunity to be a top line guy here, and every other place that I've been to, kind of sporadically, I was able to do that and show that I could be a top player. So as soon as that happened, I knew I wanted to be here.
Mike?
Jared, now that you have a contract in hand, on and off the ice, what are the most important matters in life that long-term security and stability give you that you previously didn't have as a player?
Wow. It's tough. I've rented my whole career in the NHL, and to be able to kind of maybe own something would be take a lot of weight off the shoulders as well. So I feel like that's probably the major thing.
All right, that's it. Thanks, Jared.
Thanks, guys.